Let's go to Troy Daniels. We know that Dallas is definitely going to need run support next year. If
Leki Fotu
is still there in the third round, do you think Dallas takes him?
I don't know what they're going to do. They have not valued that type of player at all in recent years. They don't like, I call them the fatlets, is what I call them. Because it's not mean at all.
It's a little mean.
Fat guy touchdowns are the best, obviously. I think they should. I just don't know if they will in the end.
Appreciate your question there, Troy. Let's go to Jacob. Also, Tom, before that, somebody said Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. I don't even know if you know what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. But
I'm not a nerd, so no.
How will Jordan Love declaring effect, could be impact. If I don't know if I should use effect or effect, I always say impact. Just a tip there. Jacob Eason.
It's affect because it says A in the word.
I understand, but I wouldn't know what to say. It's a tip, Jacob.
It's not that hard. It's right there. It's a great question. I actually think that Jordan Love's decision is less of an impact than Tua's injury. Tua's injury causes doubt everywhere from the top of round one all the way down to the rest of the draft. I think Love and Eason are comparable in the sense that they need time. They are not ready. I think Eason should go back to school. I wanted Jordan Love to transfer somewhere. I think that would have been really good for him, be it Texas Tech or LSU or Oklahoma. Fromm should go pro. Because Fromm is not going to be able to up his stock unless things change on the offensive side. That scheme is outdated. They don't have to throw the football. It's going to be a game manager. He's that right now. I think he should go pro. Eason should come back, give himself a year. Maybe he can get into a more comfortable round one position.
How about rank those three quarterbacks? Love, Eason, Fromm.
I think it's in the order you said them.
Love, Eason, Fromm.
Fromm has the by far highest floor of that grouping, but he's just going to be a game manager. I'm going to swing for the fences on my quarterback instead.
Cool. Let's go to the Popos. What up, dude? Does Delpit slip to Dallas? If you love Dallas Cowboys, you love draft content, go check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Dallas Cowboys Report.
I think yes. At least there's a chance of, depending on where the Cowboys end up drafting. Delpit has not been the same guy this year. I was really excited about him, and then he forgot how to tackle for a good portion of the season.
Seems like
that's a big deal for a safety if you're not able to tackle efficiently. So safety slide in general, Derwin James. Delpit's not as good as Derwin James was. I think he could slide maybe all the way down to 25, but into that 15-20 range, I think it's very possible.
Let's go to Panda Maine.
You got that one right.
Who was the worst first-round pick from last year so far? The names that kind of jump off the list to me, Rashawn Gary, which we had as a bust.
No impact, really, so far this year.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, N'Keal Harry's been banged up a lot, but
sure.
And Abram's been hurt too, but LJ Collier's been healthy, and he's been a non-factor.
Yep.
Another pick I did not like, by the way, in round one. I think those are the areas that you look. Haskins has been pretty raw and inconsistent, and Jonah Williams has been hurt too. He's had no impact. So if you're ignoring the guys who are hurt, I think you're considering guys like Devin Butch and LJ Collier who've also been a little bit banged up this year.
Now we got a fun question, kind of going off that, Panda, so I like it. The biggest draft bust in NFL history is... Throw it in the comments section. So I know my answer. I didn't ask you your answer yet. Who do you guys think is the biggest draft bust in NFL history? I want you to think of a bunch of names. Some names that jump off to me. Ryan Leaf is a name that comes to me.
Easy one, yep.
My top answer. Do we have the same answer?
I mean, we should.
You're going to say it at 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Jamarcus Russell. Yeah, that's the biggest bust. Number one, he was horrible.
Troy Daniels says Ryan Leaf.
So bad. I mean, Leaf's a good answer too, but Russell also got paid instantly because the rookie salary caps or rookie contracts.
Ryan Leaf or Jamarcus Russell? Judging by the comments right now, who is the bigger bust? Type L for Leaf or type R for Russell? Who was the biggest NFL draft bust? Michael Olowokandi. Let's go to Nick.
Rock Sport.
Nick Howard. What up, dude? Thoughts on the first running back and wide receiver taken? I got Taylor and Jeudy.
I think those are pretty good bets there. It's kind of a stat class at the top.
This is my Nick impression, by the way.
Receivers is going to be Jerry Jeudy or CeeDee Lamb. I'm kind of coming around to CeeDee Lamb a little bit more as the year's gone on. Plus, he wore the eye black, and that attitude, I just love that in a player. That said, nobody's safe. Jonathan Taylor, meanwhile, it's either him. I think it might be Travis Etienne or DeAndre Swift. I think Taylor has a good shot, though. He can move, and he's big. That's a big deal in the NFL. My biggest concern with him, a lot of workload already.
Okay.
Lot of mileage on him.
Let's go to Robert Abbott, and if you're a loyal watcher, say get a picture, but we're going to show Winston Shan. What up, Winston? One of our most loyal watchers in the comments section. Chances Jonathan Taylor will be a top 3 pick. Jordan Love equals Jameis Winston 2.0. Also seeing somebody from Scranton, PA. Love the show. I'm from the 570, so shout out to you.
If you mean top 3 round pick, 100%. If you mean top 3 pick, like number 1 overall, number 2 overall, number 3 overall, negative 1,000. There's no chance he goes that early. There's absolutely no way. Love for Winston, the decision-making and inconsistency this year makes some sense, but I think that the overall viewpoint, including last year, I don't like the Winston comp because I've seen better consistency. I've seen better decision-making. From a release standpoint, I kind of see some Jimmy Garoppolo, Tony Romo in him, where he's got a quick release. And both those guys, they've been Jimmy's been kind of dialed back a little bit in San Francisco, but they got the gunslinger, what are you doing moments, too. And I think that fits Jordan Love pretty well.
Let's go to Mike Rubino, but I also want to say something to Christopher S. Longo. He goes, why y'all worried about the draft? It's week 14. Joke's on you. It's week 15. Hashtag draft.
It's always draft season.
Tom, would you rather the Cowboys draft Delpit or trade multiple picks for Jamal Adams?
I think it does depend on the picks involved. If you're talking multiple firsts, I'll just go Delpit. But if I can get him for a first and a first and a second, maybe, give me Adams. Delpit is not as good as Jamal Adams is.
Okay.
Jamal Adams, I already know is the best young safety in the NFL. I'm hoping that Grant Delpit can be one of the better young safeties in the NFL. So give me the surefire thing that is already better and will be better. That's Adams.
What up, Jacob? Should Philly go receiver or cornerback in round 1? So should the Philadelphia Eagles go wide receiver or cornerback in round 1? Both major needs, especially because now Alshon Jeffrey, he's out for the year, and you got to put some talent around Carson Wentz.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with either. It almost depends on who's available. They could have a scenario where maybe Jeffrey Okudah and Christian Fulton, Noah Siosi are off the board. If that's the case, take Henry Ruggs. If the receivers are all gone, maybe at that point you go, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick the cornerback that's on the board instead. But it depends on where they're picking. Both of them are critical needs. If I have a choice, I might gamble. If I can get Christian Fulton, I'll take him. There will be receivers in round 2 and round 3. You can double dip there even, potentially.
I love double dipping.
I know you do.
How many jerseys do you have? I want you to comment below. Let us know, how many jerseys do you have? It could be college. Heck, it could be hockey. I don't care how many jerseys you have. Throw it in the comments. Actually, the first jersey I ever had was a hockey jersey. Islander jersey.
Oh, you're an Islander fan. Okay.
Yeah, my dad's an Islander fan. His fantasy football name was literally Long Islander. So, how many jerseys do you have? I would say right now I have 2 jerseys.
Okay.
Derek Carr and another one on the way.
Okay. There you go. It's the Mahomes one that you have to wear.
That's not funny. Right. I would never wear a Mahomes jersey.
I got a couple different Cowboys ones. I have an Aikman one. I've got a Sean Lee one. I've got a Roy Williams one somewhere, and I got a Romo one as well.
So how many jerseys do you have? I got a Derek Carr. Unfortunately, though, I need another jersey. But if you guys want some jerseys, we got a deal for you right now. Go to chatsports.com/NFL jersey. Limited time only. I can promise you one thing. I didn't get a Dak Prescott jersey. I didn't get a Nick Bosa jersey. You can get them. They're great jerseys. Yeah. The jersey that I really, really want, you guys will see it. It's coming up here in a little bit. But if you want a jersey, go to chatsports.com/NFL jersey. Not just the jerseys that are on screen. Any jersey that you want.
All kinds of ones.
You guys want to see which jersey I want? Type
get
1.
The link in the comments.
Oh, it's already on screen. Very, very sad. Josh Jacobs, that's the jersey I want. I'm a medium. If you guys want to get me something for the holidays, guess what? Maybe I'll even buy you a jersey. Jersey for jersey. Who says no?
That link, by the way, is in the comments, and it's in the description of the video as well. Up to 25% off NFL jerseys this holiday season.
Somebody said I wanted the Amari Cooper jersey. Why would you get that when he's about to be on a different team?
He's not. Stop it.
I don't know, Tom.
Stop it.
Back to the Raiders. Ben Simmons, what up? Who wants a Ben Simmons jersey?
Not that, but for the Browns to actually answer your question here, Ben, A, get ready for the game. What are you doing? B, Sorry.
That's why he can't shoot threes.
Safety is a big need. I think Delpit could make sense for them because they've kind of Randall hasn't played well enough. Morgan Burnett's not that good and is hurt again. I think most importantly, though, you got to find some offensive line help, both on the interior and the edge. You traded away Kevin Zeitler. Then your tackles regressed. You whiffed badly on Austin Corbett, traded him away for next to nothing. You need offensive line help. I would take multiple guys there if I am in charge of the Browns.
Let's go to Reckless Matt. Cowboys best fits. Also, I see a comment. Hey, I got one jersey, Bo Jackson, away because they're expensive. They're not expensive. We got an unbelievable deal. The flash sale, chatsports.com/NFL jersey. You're not going to find a better deal out there if you need a jersey.
Yeah, as for your question here, Reckless Matt, on the Cowboys' best fits, I would love to see Derek Brown on this team. That would be incredible. I think you got to look at cornerbacks, and that's tricky right now because I don't know what scheme they're going to be using next year. Will it be the cover 3 they've used more in a Richard? Will they try and run more man-to-man, go to more overall zone? I think if you want to find someone who fits the mold of a Richard corner, watch out for Trayvon Diggs if he runs well. Got some concerns about his top-end speed, by the way.
Let's go to Triple H sucks, and so does next day. I actually got yelled at by a WWE wrestler today.
For what?
Bray Wyatt, for talking about the Raiders. So he's a Raiders fan, apparently.
What did he not like about it?
OBJ to the Raiders.
Okay, interesting.
Who will the Steelers target with no first-round pick?
Yeah, that's going to be tricky for them. I think you should look at edge rusher. I think you might be able to find somebody in round 2 if you end up losing a Bud Dupree type. This is a name I've done in a previous mock draft. That's why I have it committed to memory here. What about Jonathan Grenard, the edge rusher out of Florida? Was at Louisville, transfers in. That might be a good fit there. I don't know. It's a little tricky to do round 2 projections in early December, but that might be a good fit for Pittsburgh. I don't think they're going to target that many offensive pieces this year. I think defense is going to be a key area just because they've got some free agents. Not because they're not good on defense, but they're going to lose guys to free agents. You could always go another receiver if that's an option, too.
If you guys love the NFL draft, I want you to type 1 right now. Now, speaking of 1, we were the number 1 most watched NFL draft last year, and heck, the year before that. We had millions and millions of views, and I'm telling you all right now, if you love the NFL draft, there is nobody better in the biz than Chat Sports. But we're great because Tom, and I'm telling you right now, we are live for 40 straight hours. I talk for about 2 minutes of it. Tom talks the rest. But we were the most watched 2019 NFL draft on the internet. Hit that sub button. Tom, NFL draft. It's your Christmas.
It absolutely is.